everybody to my top 10 best maids and hosts anime. My name is Misty /Chronexia, and I'll be your maid for this video. What are maids, you ask? I'm glad you did. Maids are usually women who call you when you're recording. No, maids are women who take care of your needs, most often throughout the house by cleaning or cooking. Hosts are kind of the same thing, but they're not in your home. More like restaurants or other establishments. Decided to merge them together just to have a wider pool to pick from. Butlers are not allowed, and clearly I shouldn't have to specify, but hentais aren't either. Because God knows clearly there's a world where this could go south real fast. Also, I now have some brand new tags, from bronze all the way to rainbow, so they can tell you how I personally enjoy these anime. They're all good shows, but if you want more in-tune Misty flavors because you share similar tastes with me, well, there you go. If you don't care, just ignore them. To the list now! Number 10, Hanahukyo Maid Team La Verite. Alright, full disclosure, there was a lot of anime I wanted to put at number 10 here. Maid Made, He Is My Master, They Are My Noble Masters, even Uzamaid, some people would argue is better than an obscure anime from 2004, but I think this one has a lot more to offer on that scope. Hanahukyo is a dream world when it comes to maids. The story is about a teenage boy who, after his mother passed away, he inherits the mansion of his grandfather, an estate run by hundreds of maids. It's an ecchi rom-com just like the anime He Is My Master, but with a more feel-good vibe and not as much power play between the characters, which is what turned me off of He Is My Master. I recommend Hanahukyo if you want something more unknown, because not a lot of people know about it. Number 9, Hinako Note. This one is a stretch, but if I don't include it in this list, I'll never have another shot to talk about it. Is the main character a maid or a host? Not really. Kinda, if you consider Mayuki a main character, which is the same as saying Nami in One Piece is a main character. She's there, but she's not Luffy. So yeah, Mayuki is the senpai of Hinako, and she works as a maid in a cafe as a host. So again, by technicality, it counts, but I get it if you think this is a cop-out. Stories about Hinako, who lives in the countryside. She's a bit tongue-tied, so she moved into Tokyo and joined the drama club in order to improve her speech ability. Cute anime, kind of uneventful. It's a show you watch if you want fun interaction between characters and about 0% of plot progression. But the drawings are nice. Yes, I did include this anime only because the thumbnail looked cute AF. So how about you get off my dick now? Number 8, Happy Sugar Life. Despite the sugar-coated title, haha, puns. This is a much darker anime than it first let on. The main girl character, Sato, is very beautiful and popular, which got her a reputation of being slutty. After meeting another young girl called Shio, Sato realized that it is their first time truly experiencing infatuation at that level, so she does her best to protect her happy sugar life. That includes blackmailing her boss and making sure that Shio doesn't realize she's been abducted and held against her will in Sato's home. The anime is a psychological drama horror that really take a stab at multiple aspects of relationship. Where's the maid/host thing in there? Well, she works as a host, kinda. Honestly, I just wanted an excuse to talk about this anime because it's pretty spectacular. Number 7, Shonen Maid, which translates to boy maid, aka butlers. But Misty, you said no butlers! Shut up, strawman argument I made up to prove a point. It said maid in the title. The guy identifies as a girl, who am I to tell him he can't wear frilly uniforms? Trap maids count? Anyway, the story is about a teenager who lost his mom. After moving into his Hunko high-class mansion, he sees that everything is super dusty, And while being a neat freak with slight OCD on the side, he decides to become the housemaid. It's a slice of life comedy, mostly geared for the girls. It has some fun jokes. Look, what am I gonna do? I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. If you don't feel like this is fitting, there's 9 other picks, and if you really want to counterpick, go for working. Yeah, working's great too. Yeah, pick that one up instead. Number 6, and yet the town moves. Sonimachi is another slice of life comedy, but this one has a more adult take on the matter. The story follows Hotori, who's strapped for cash and needs to find a job. Fortunately, her friend knows about a maid cafe that's hiring. The biggest problem is Hotori is a massive klutz, but the customers find that massively endearing. That paired with a list of assorted scenarios leads the anime into chaos. The story isn't particularly deep, but the characters are a load of fun, and if you're looking for something you've most likely never seen, I'd suggest you try this one out. Number 5, Blend S. What a terrific fun show this one. The plot is about Maika, a girl who's trying to get a part-time job. Unfortunately, every time she smiles, she gives off a huge creepy vibe. One day, she meets with an employer, and it turns out he manages a cafe where the girls have specific traits. She earned the one of sadistic, and her job is to be a cruel dominatrix towards the customer. Yeah, people pay for that. While this would summon immense cringe to me in real life, in this anime, it's very well paced and the jokes are pretty funny. Every girl has a different persona along with their actual personality. It's surprisingly quite intricate for a show, but it's more about hosts than maids again, so... Number 4 is The Order a Rabbit. The perfect embodiment of cute girls doing cute things in cute ways. The anime will turn the hardest motherfucker into a swooning baboon infatuated by moe. 0% maid, 100% kawaii hosts. The anime follows a group of teens? I don't know, their age is never disclosed, but I'd say they're about illegal and a half. Anyway, those girls work in a tiny cafe called the Rabbit Cafe. Hoping to attend a high school far away from her home, Koa moves into the cafe where she gets to live and work part-time there. They receive customers every now and again and interacts with them for the most part in a very wholesome way. There's very little progression, if any at all, in the anime, but as usual, that's just what a slice of life comedy is. Pick it up if you like cute stuff. Number 3, Emma, a Victorian Romance. I don't get how come this anime is so criminally underrated. Hopefully this shoutout makes it shine enough that people start giving it the recognition it deserves. The story of Emma is a romantic love story that happens in the 19th century in London. A romance between a low-class maid and her lord. This anime has such good social commentary. It depicts the era with incredible accuracy, and the characters truly shine throughout the exposition they receive. It has a bit of forbidden love going on a la Romeo and Juliet, the perfect ratio between drama, romance, slice of life, and adult topics like politics and social morals. Highly recommended for people who want more than just lovey-dovey stuff, mindless entertainment. Number 2, Kobayashi-san no Maid Dragon. I couldn't possibly ignore this anime. It's the quintessential maid anime, albeit dragon flavor. Kobayashi-san seemed like an inconspicuous series on the surface, but given a chance, it really delivers waves upon waves of sheer fun. The story is about a female programmer called Kobayashi, who, after drinking too much one day, offers a dragon a roof to stay under. To pay her back, Toru, the dragon, decides to take on the role of housemaid, doing chores and fooling around with the other dragons that eventually joins the household. Oh yeah, there's definitely more than one in the mix. The comedy is done in a very heartwarming way. You'll love this beast if you haven't seen it yet, I guarantee that.
だからああいう場ってかなり重要なんだよね。
よくわかりました。お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
And finally, number 1, Kaicho wa Maid-sama. I'm sure lots of you guys saw this one coming. Maid-sama is a romantic anime, once again, but this one is centered around a girl called Misaki, who's a tough can-do girl, who's also the well-respected student council president. Unfortunately, her family also deals with a lot of death, and that forces her to make ends meet by working a part-time job in a maid cafe. Until one day, the most popular pretty boy in school finds her secret. Despite being a girl who does Aikido and doesn't take crap from people, she also has her princess heart that needs a fair share of white knighting, which Usui always delivers. Incredible romance anime which is gonna make you swoon over the ideal relationship. Very fun, and you won't realize you've just watched 20 episodes in one day by the time you're near the ending.
わかんないのか？やっぱりミサちゃんのこと気にしてる？
わかってるよ。
当主ロズワール様がお戻りになられました。
Extra, extra, I don't know where to put this one. ReZero! What's that? An extra entry? Well, shit now, where are we gonna put this one? I already have 10. Let's call it a flex pick. If there's an anime I listed here that did you dirty in a past life, put this one instead and don't hurt my comment section. It's so pure and innocent. Anyway, flex pick, ReZero. I didn't really know where to class it because truth is, the maid aspect doesn't really kick in until like, what, episode 5? Maybe 6? When Satoru moves into the manor? Well, when he does, he meets with 2 maids, Ram and Ram. They have a fairly important part in the story, which is why I think it warrants a spot regardless. If all the titles I've listed so far are too wishy-washy for you, then this is the pick-me-up you'll need. Excellent anime, and its biggest flaw is probably the fact that nearly everyone has seen it by now.
上手だよな。
姉様姉様、お客様ってばお世辞が絶望的に下手くそですよ。
And that's all of the entries we got for today. On this list, I tried to split it 50-50, so you get 5 maid show if you're into maids, but you also get like 5 hosts if you want more of that welcome home feel. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you're into any of those shows or if you feel like I've overlooked one, because definitely I have. I can assure you there's somebody out there that thinks I did a shitty job, and they'll let me know about it. But also, let me know what you think of the new badge system. I'm hoping it's a fun addition, but if no one cares for it, why do the extra work? Nah, I mean. Anyway, that's it. Peace, see you next time. I will have a better top 10s, I assure you. Or you can check out the thousands one I did before. They're always around.
I've been through the hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.